Hey guys, welcome back to the JTO channel, and this is your match review of Brentford 0, Chelsea 2. Obviously, due to COVID, bare players being out, bare players in doubt. Obviously, Chelsea went to Brentford and won the game. The lineup was full of a mix of experience in the likes of Azpilicueta, and then it was also full of youth with the likes of Soonsup-Bell, or as people call him, Spoon, Knife and Fork. Honestly, that's funny. Harvey Vale as well. Experienced players like I said, Aspi, Saul, Cover. So it was a nice blend of the team. But before I get into all of that, I just got to talk about Leicester and Liverpool. The reason why this is going out so late is because obviously I was supposed to make a match review straight after the game, but I decided to go check out the Liverpool and Leicester game. And Leicester, man, Jesus Christ. You just had to hold on for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. And you bottle it in the last minute. Minamino scores. And then they go to penalties. And goodness me, man. How has Brendan Rodgers decided to let 2 left-backs take a penalty before Jamie Vardy, your best penalty taker? Unless he was injured, what the hell is going on? So yeah, Leicester bottled it and Liverpool are through, and obviously the final 4 is Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea. When I make my player ratings video, I'll probably know who it is then, so I'll react then. But for now, I don't know who it is. The draw is going to happen right after the game. It's probably happening as we speak right now. But yeah, let's just get into the lineup that we saw out there. And by the way, guys, sorry I didn't do a preview yesterday. I just didn't. Honestly, I just didn't come in with real information, and I wanted to do a predicted lineup, but I just couldn't because I just didn't know who was going to play today. But anyway, obviously in goal was Kepa. We had a back three of Malang Sarr, Trevor Chalobah, and Cesar Azpilicueta. We had wing backs of Marcos Alonso and Simmons, Xavier Simmons. A prospect, one from the academy. Obviously, he's a midfielder that had to just fill in at right wing back today. We had the double pivot of Kovacic and Saul. And we had a front three of Soonsup-Bell, Harvey Vale and Ross Barkley. And I gotta be honest with you, that first half, I felt like it was okay in terms of keeping the ball, having possession. Every time Brentford went on the counter-attack, we sort of dealt with it well, but in the few times that, you know, Kepa had to come in and make saves, he done exactly that. I gotta give massive credit to Kepa just to begin off with. This guy, he was good on the ball today. He commanded his penalty area. He was leading out. He was, you know, making really good saves as well, and he's just showing his improvements time after time and time again. And you know, when Mendy goes off to AFCON, I'm sorry, but he's reliable for me. He's just showing that he's reliable, and you know, he's actually improved. And this may have been the best of Kepa I've seen, despite even his first season. I felt like he still had issues then. Obviously, he still has deficiencies now, but it feels like he is slowly starting to improve on those two. So yeah, really positive that Kepa done really well tonight. But like I said, Brentford had a few chances, Kepa dealt with them. Other than that, I really liked our intensity today. The way we moved the ball left to right very quickly, shifting Brentford, trying to get them out of position so we can create space on the overload and try to put crosses in, try to get link-up play going, 1-2, stuff like that. And I felt like today it was alright. Obviously, Kovacic played 45 minutes, and I thought he looked good, you know, good build-up, getting past players with his dribbling skills, finding good passes from deep as well. So yeah, Kovacic for 45 minutes was just balling out. Looks like he's enjoying himself out there. So happy to have him back. And by the way, the bench was very strong. I gotta say, we had Jorginho. Kante was in there surprisingly, despite Tuchel yesterday saying he isn't going to be involved for tomorrow. I mean, he must have been. I think by bringing him on for Barkley, I think he changed his mind on whether he wanted this game to go to pens. And yeah, by that sub, it was clear that yeah, he didn't want it to go to pens, and luckily we did win in the end. I'll talk about the goals in a minute. But, you know, I felt like the youngsters, Harvey Vale actually played well for me. You know, he was dropping deep, he was receiving the ball, he was dribbling, he was linking up, he was trying to create chances for Soonsup-Bell. And I felt like Harvey Vale was really positive for me tonight. I was kind of annoyed when he went off because I felt like a certain somebody, Ross Barkley, shouldn't have stayed on, but it is what it is. I felt sorry for Soonsup-Bell as well, who I thought up front today, at times he struggled, but at times he looked good. He tried to pop off shots. He tried to, again, link up the play. He tried to create for others as well. He created a chance for Barkley, which he missed. But I felt like the academy players today, those two in particular, were good today. I did like their performance. At times they struggle, but they're young players. Soonsup-Bell is 17 years old. Do you know what I mean? And Harvey Vale's 18. And obviously, Xavier Simmons, I thought he struggled. at right wing back. Defensively was solid for me, even though they got in behind him a few times. But then again, that's inexperience. He'll learn stuff like that. And I felt like his crossing was a bit poor today. But it's only constructive little criticism that they'll know and they will improve on. And like Cobham for me, they did enough today and they done their job today, innit? I gotta give a massive shout out to Trevor Chalobah at the back as well. Like, wow, he was like the leader at the back today. Like, he was just dealing with everything that Brentford were doing that second half in particular. Not as much in the first half because we were conceding actual clear-cut chances for Kepa to save. But in the second half, he cleaned up. He cleaned up. And overall, I just really like the intensity of the team. Every time we lost the ball, we pressed them high and we won it back straight away. Saul, was doing that. He was finding good passes as well. So I felt like everyone tonight actually done a job. And obviously, eventually, we did get the goals. Obviously, the first goal, I mean, I'm not going to lie, even before then, we didn't even look like we was going to score. And it felt like we needed a stroke of luck to get the goal. Because as much as we were playing well in terms of keeping possession of the ball, passing it left to right, trying to get Brentford players out of position so we can play in between the lines, it sort of felt like we weren't creating chances. And like I said, as much as we were good on the ball, as much as the intensity was high, as much as we was defensively getting better throughout the game, as much as the intensity of winning the ball back was very good, we were still struggling to create chances. Obviously, like I said at halftime, Christian Pulisic came on. Who else came on? Another player came on. Jorginho came on for Kovacic so Kovacic could get his 45 minutes in the tank, ready for this weekend against Villa. And it felt like we were maybe a bit worse going forward, but as time went on, Mason Mount, Reece James came on, and, Reece James does a 1-2 with N'Golo Kante, I think he does, puts the ball into the box, and obviously Janssen puts it in the back of his own net into the top corner, and there we go, Chelsea are 1-0 up all of a sudden. And yeah, honestly, I was like, I'll take it, fam, 1-0, let's just defend this lead for once, because recently, obviously, we haven't been able to defend our leads, considering the inexperience of the backline. But like I said, the backline, Sarr, Trevor and Azpilicueta done really well today. As like I said, they grew into the game and they conceded less chances. It feels to me Marcos Alonso also played well today as well. When Pulisic came on, I felt like as much as he's not a striker, I felt like he was a tad better this time. I felt like he was a tad bit better. I felt like his movement was a lot better. I feel like his first touch was a lot better. He actually was, getting on the ball and actually keeping it and moving it about. So I felt like that was really positive from him, to be fair to him. And obviously, he won the penalty in the end. I think N'Golo Kante brilliantly won the ball up. Like I said, when Kante comes on it, even though he probably shouldn't have got minutes today, we're just, I felt like it was a very big risk of Tuchel to put him on the field today, considering what he had said the other day. But it felt like maybe he was desperate for us to win this game over 90 minutes, thinking penalties is the last thing he would have wanted. So, yeah, but Kante just came, and our level and intensity just went up a level, because that's what Kante does. Won the ball back, gave it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount tries to put Pulisic through. He does get the ball before the keeper does, and keeper takes him down. It's a penalty. Jorginho slots it in. Simple as. Job done. Easy win. And now, probably after this video, I'll fucking check out who we've got in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Hopefully it's not Liverpool, because I do think if it's Liverpool, we'll get, I think they'll play a strong team. So, yeah. Let me just pick out some of the players that I haven't picked out yet. I thought Saul played well today. I feel like now he's starting to improve better and better and better. It feels like when he is playing with Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, one of the three, feels like his level does go up, When he played with Kante on the weekend, when he came on, he played well for me. When he played with Kova, I thought he played well as well. His intensity, the passing range, defensively, I thought he was good tonight. And when Jorginho came on, he kept the same performance up. Kante came on, kept the same performance up. So fair play to him. Marcos Alonso, I thought Marcos Alonso done well today as well. Felt like he was taking players on, being techie, putting decent crosses in. They could have been better, but you know what? He was keeping the ball well, and defensively wasn't getting twisted up as much. So I'll give him massive credit for that. And like I said, Trevor Chalobah was just a warrior, especially in that second half. Just every time Brentford went long, he just dealt with it every single time. But we'll get to that in my player ratings video, guys. Tell me your thoughts down below. I did like our performance, but we still could be better going forward as a team. And hopefully, now with that game done, hopefully this weekend against Villa, we can have nearly our full squad back. The squad, I think everyone's expected to be back at least for next week. So we'll see if the likes of Hudson-Odoi, Romelu can test negative for the Covido. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. But tell me your thoughts down below, obviously in the comments. Your thoughts on Harvey Vale tonight. You Soonsup-Bell, Bell. Oh, Jesus, I'm just gonna call him spoon, knife, and fork. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, just tell me your thoughts down below on the game today and who were the standout players for you. Player ratings will be coming out probably tomorrow, most likely at 12, because I'm gonna upload this too late. So yeah, guys, I'll see you lot tomorrow at 12 when that video goes out. I'm gonna record it tonight, but you already know. I'll see you lot then. Peace.